Next up is early arrival and stay late bonuses. So before we talk about that, attendance in the FanMaker system is fairly complicated, and we track a lot of different things. We call it multi-channel attendance to paint a picture of a fan's complete attendance. And so that brings in ticket scans, card swipes, GPS from the phone, beacon data from the phone, any kiosks or API integrations that we've done, puts it all in one place and paints a total picture. So we know exactly when somebody arrived, how early they arrived, how long they stayed. Even during the event, we know how if they're still there. And we use all this data to really paint a full picture of a fan's attendance. So what you can do and what you should do is use that data to actually reward people for doing certain things. So most popular is early arrival. Everybody has problems with people showing up on time. We can reward points for people showing up early. And so if you should, our recommendation is 30 minutes or 0 minutes. It really depends on your use case. And so 30 minutes if you've got like a pretty healthy flow of people coming in early. 0 minutes if you're just trying to get them in the door before things start. So what happens is the people that come in beforehand will get extra points, and everybody else will always get their basic points for the event. We recommend like a 50 to 100% bonus on the points. Really depends on the event. If you're doing a bonus night that's worth 1,000 points, you probably don't give another 1,000 points for coming early. But if it's your average event, 2x or 100% bonus is a good idea. Then we've got staying late bonus points. And so we measure occupancy by both beacons and GPS. Beacon data is more accurate. We know every 2 minutes pretty much if you're in your seats. And so we have a more accurate picture of how long you're there. GPS, we track every time you open up the app. We know exactly, where you are in the stadium and if the game's still going on and all that. And so using either of those, you can reward extra points for staying late. Usually it's something like staying at the game for at least 90 minutes would get you, again, another 100% bonus worth of points. So maybe another 100 points or another 200 points for staying late at the game. And the main reason to do this, the big result that you get from this kind of thing is concessions and merchandise. People will spend more. If they come a half hour earlier, they will buy an extra hot dog or buy an extra drink. They may have time to go to the merchandise store that they normally don't have time to do because they always come in late. So if you can change people's behavior and get them to come in early with these bonus points or to stay late with these bonus points, you can really move the needle on those items. And then in addition to that, just plain old butts in seats. Like everybody wants to start a game with people full in the stadium, and you want to finish a game with everybody still sitting in the stadium too. So this can change that. So let me go through a couple of tips and tricks on how to set that up in the admin. So here's our little fake event again. And some of this is very straightforward. So early arrival bonus points, our default is 30. We put in 100 extra points. Stay late bonus points, let's say we want 90 minutes, and then they'll get another 100 points. So it's that easy. And it shows up in the mobile app right next to the time. It says what time they need to arrive to get extra points. It tells them how long they have to stay in order to get extra points as well. And you can also mention that in the text description that goes down there. You can even put it in the image if you want to. But another great thing to do to promote, especially the staying late, is to use event messaging. And event messages, like I mentioned, are messages that push notifications that go out automatically at a certain interval to everybody who is in attendance. And so if I've got the stay late bonus at 90 minutes, I might send a message at 60 minutes to remind people to, can't type and talk at the same time. So I might send a message at 60 minutes to tell people to remember to stay for the next, for another 30 minutes, and they'll earn 200 more points or whatever it is that we've set things to. And so that's a nice automatic way to market this and make sure everybody knows that there's this stay late bonus points.